Right.
It looks like everyone is good to rumble.
That is true. Everyone's ready here.
Let's go. So,
Okay.
first game of the day, Miles. How are you feeling?
Honestly, a bit hungry, but you get over that really. I haven't
eat
eaten
later.
yet.
First, we need
True.
to
So
we need to do a Pogger shoutcasting.
That is true. So we have the Jinx band coming from the GVG team, which is Team Blue.
There we go. Do you think
Which
there'll be
is
any
interesting, man,
counterplay? Because both of these teams know each other
that is
quite
true, yeah,
well.
That is true.
Like
That is true.
Suki's team is pretty, well known.
That is true.
People that are playing on her team, not really, but I feel like they know enough about the opponents to sort of counterpick what they normally play. Suki's a little bit of a rat. She snitches on everyone.
But it is. So we have the Rengar ban
Suki.
from red side as well, with the Galio on blue side as well. So they're banning out Jalaf's Jinx, which is a pretty dominant ban in this tournament so far, actually. So it's pretty pog.
There we go. Honestly, it's going to be very interesting to see how they're playing without their team captain, Suki.
Yeah, that's true.
Hopefully...
Sadly, Suki had to go. So.
Yeah, it is very sad, but hopefully she watches this VOD, and we can say like, "Hooray, you won!" or "GG, you lost." Who knows?
So, go back to the shoutcasting. We have the Fiora ban, which I think was targeted at Jalma because his Fiora in the previous game was really fucking disgusting against the poor Mordekaiser. And then we have the Nautilus ban from the red team as well. But they've banned out two junglers. Echo could be a mid lane as well, though, so it's not that bad. We have a surprise guest for shoutcasting Wells Bird. He asked if you could. But boys, hello Suki in the chat. How you doing?
Suki's in the chat. Way! We were just talking about how you were
Let's commentate that. Thank you.
Hi guys. Thank you that I'm allowed to go and have a look at the next game with you guys together.
There we go. It's just that getting started. We're just doing bans. And Fabian is now.
Do you want me to share screen for you, Bird?
Would be perfect if you could do that.
Wunderbar.
That would be amazing.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar. Thank you very much. The Lulu first pick, interesting, and Hecarim.
Hello, Kira. That is true. The Hecarim
pick and Lulu is a good combo.
That is true.
I have to say.
Especially with the Hecarim player on Team Red side, we do know him quite well. He only gets pentakills on Hecarim, so it must be a broken champion. The Kayn pick as well, so it's Kayn versus Hecarim. I hate both picks personally. I fucking despise Kayn and fuck Hecarim.
Wow.
Right? You just dissed Suki with that a lot because she loves to play Hecarim and she loves to play Kayn, both of it.
Honestly, that is just disgusting,
But I'm with you. But is it more of a blue Kayn or a red Kayn? What do you think?
Honestly, right now, you can't really decide because it is 50-50 because Lulu is fairly squishy, but Hecarim doesn't fucking die. With his W and Death Dance active at all times, you basically don't die with him, with Spear Surging as well. So he didn't really die as Hecarim. So I would say probably red Kayn right now, but they do have the Gragas for the burst if they go the AP one-shot bomber build, or if they go the Rod of Ages scaling build with the major item that's tier of the Goddess, I can't remember the name of it. Service Embrace.
Service Embrace,
yes. So we will see what they actually go here, because I think they would go more of a Hecarim Bruiser build instead of the one-shot Vitality build, and Kayn would probably go like a Bruiser build with maybe Goddrinker, with Death Dance as the core staple build that's most Kayn's build nowadays, with Red Farm. With the Gragas probably going the Rod of Ages, maybe to scale into the late game. But we'll see, because Gragas, I don't really think Gragas have a good late game, but I could be incorrect on that, so yeah.
Ban Garen as well.
Really?
Yeah. I love to play a lot of him, and he's absolutely disgusting in the late game. He does a lot of damage and is really tanky. Has a good sustain. So Gragas is scaling really well. But like in this composition, I would probably go for the red Kayn because of the burst of Hecarim, Diana, and like the shielding of Lulu. Probably not enough burst with blue Kayn against that.
That is true. Yeah. Who won yesterday? The Swedish Vikings are going into the grand finals if they can win the games tomorrow.
Indeed, indeed.
So, we have the Garen and Zeri ban from blue side, and we have the Thresh and Mundo ban from the red side as well. We did see Mundo played from the GBG. Yeah,
Yeah, it
team
was the
yesterday.
GBG crew yesterday.
Yeah, GBG team yesterday. They played Mundo, which was a very fun pick for me because personally, I'm loving playing Mundo recently. Because he's just a fun pick to me. He's a little bit goofy, but he's a fun guy, you know, fun guy. So,
I'm pretty sure it was Eric Hartman that played Mondo, and that was a pretty good. He played that really well.
yes, he did. Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, which is why
That is
we're
true,
here.
sadly.
But hopefully, GVG can claw it back. Maybe get a third place win.
Hopefully, yeah.
In
We will
the
see how
whole
things
tournament.
go. Hopefully, it goes well. But yeah, Mono is a beef boy. I do like playing Mono recently. He's a fun guy to play. I mean, my team. I think the teams will go pretty well. We have the severe ADC pick. I haven't seen the severe in so long. Like, she's one of them champions. To me personally, I couldn't play her. Yeah. Well, it's an ADC.
And they are
of
playing
course.
against Xayah Rakan, a disgusting laning phase to go.
That is true.
So it will be hard to play against this lane with Lulu Sivir. You have to scale in it.
Oh yeah.
But if you get the scaling, it could be a really good pick against
Definitely.
Gragas and Rakan engage, and even on engage with the spell shield.
That's true. Yes. Like,
Oh, and the
but
Shen. So the
So-
Hecarim Shen combo coming in.
that would be fairly disgusting. I would say
Back lane
real.
engage.
Who would you say has a better scaling late game on their team? I'm leaning towards blue side personally.
Oh, good question. Ornn, Xayah scaling, Gragas scaling
Yeah.
is good as well.
That is
Pretty
true.
good. But like Hecarim Sivir in the late game with the Shen ult and the Lulu ult, the Sivir is probably, and the Hecarim as well, is probably not buying anymore.
That
So
is true. Yes.
hard to say who is the better late game. I
Yeah.
personally say the better early game is definitely on the blue side in
Really?
respect of like jungle and top lane matchup.
That is fair. Yeah.
Yeah, and even maybe the mid lane, Diana against Gragas is a pretty even matchup, what you can play. So I would say blue side is gonna have the early game. It's
Yeah.
bite of bot lane, but the rest of the game will be hard to say, and we will have to see.
That's fair. Yeah.
Going into our spectator delay here. I will say the BellyDancers have the advantage for 58% versus GVG 42%. So there we go.
Honestly, it is interesting to see because the thing with me as well, yeah, is I don't really like the Shen pick. For the main fact is like with Shen, I feel like especially like, against a character like On, which is going to be mainly passive laning phase anyway, in my opinion. I think it's going to be fairly bad because if you give On a biscuit, he's going to take the whole tin, you know. Because he's going to have demolish as well, and he doesn't have the best tower damage, but demolish scales with health, so you're going to bonk the fuck out of the tower really, and try push so much, you know. Which is going to be bad for the On to scale faster, and then maybe they could end the game faster because Shen will be TPing around, helping the Hecarim and maybe the ADC. I could be wrong on that though. We don't know how the Shen will play. But I'm excited to see how the Diana will play as well. See if they're going to be roaming a lot, or if they're going to be just stationary. But no, I'm hoping to see some good matches. To be honest, what are you hoping to see, Bert and Shane?
I'm hoping. Honestly, my money is on the BellyDancers. I'm hoping that they can pull it out of the bag. But also, I don't know. I like both teams. That's the funny thing.
Yeah.
Like, I really want the best for both of them.
Yeah, so
For me, it's like a private thing. I want to play against Andy. I want to play against Suki's team and hopefully kick Suki's team out. So it's more like
Poor
a personal,
Suki's team.
personal
Holy.
thing. That's why I'm for, not for the BellyDancers, but like I hope we will see some amazing combos with Hecarim and Shen on the backline. Maybe
yeah.
one-shotting Xayah or something like that.
I think we'll see a lot of interesting plays personally because I feel like with the comp they have a quite like an all-in. Like Red Side definitely has a better all-in with Hecarim and Shen. Hecarim just dives in, Shen TPs, bada bing, bada boom. You know, we're in. August, he is a Go player. We will It should be updated on the website as well, so you can check the things if need be, or you can check the name with u.gg right now. Oh, with the blue side though, they have a pretty decent engage as well with the Gragas E and his Bomber with his R. Then you have the on R as well to displace people and knock them. Well, not displace, but they'll knock them up, which is fairly a decent setup. If they can land it on 2 or 3 people, that could literally win the team fight. You know. What do you think about that, Jonas?
Definitely. So the combo is seriously amazing. So you have a really good teamfight combo with the Hurricanes of Severe together with Hecarim, Shen Engage, and the Diana ult on top of it. So they can blow up a team fight, but we'll have to see how they are playing the side lanes, because like Gragas is still a hard matchup for Diana as well, because he's so freaking tanky. You cannot one-shot him. And that's the will be the problem, and that will be the case probably, where you have to see how it is going to work out for the team with playing against this Gragas. And if they are finding a way to one-shot this Gragas or get him out of the side lane, that will be the interesting thing to see. But hopefully it will be an amazing game, because both teams has good, really good pick fails, in my opinion.
Definitely, like, I'm excited to see how things would go. Like, I wonder, like, I would like to see the early game fights, because let's be honest, no one really wants to watch a boring 50-minute simulator, do they?
Who am I reordering, by the way?
Fights, but pardon?
Who am I reordering, by the way? Holy shit! I think Riot have fixed the bug overnight. The names are in the right locations.
Oh shit, yes, yeah. Okay,
let's go.
So Jama is on Shen. He needs to go top lane.
Joma.
Yeah,
that's
swap
not Shen.
Sivir and Lulu around, and that's red team sorted.
Wait, what? Where?
And okay, so Shen needs to go top lane. Shen is a blue guy.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine. And then swap Sivir and Lulu, which is the bottom 2. Swap them around.
Okay. Is that good?
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. Well, hold on.
And then the other team's correct, right?
That team's fine. Yeah, they did it themselves.
All right, cool.
Okay, so you see red side starting blue as well. Then you also have blue side starting blue. So they go for the double blue side. They are leashing the Kane with the big on leash. Maybe he'll throw in a W as well for the Forge Breath passive for the Brittle. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm pretty sure Hecarim has a faster clear time, right? Or is it kind of close with Hecarim and Kane? It's really close times, right?
I'm not sure.
What would you say, Jonas?
Really interesting that they are starting on the other side of the map. So Xayah and Rakan is a huge early game combo, and they are really good, and they are starting first on the lane, so they will have to push. So maybe the Hecarim is even a bit faster, but the bot lane is suffering under this little pull for Hecarim a lot.
That is true. Wait, 1 second, I'm trying to fix this up so it may look a bit scuffed. Oh, we're missing a fight mid. Okay, so Verdana is being fairly aggressive against GVG August, going in, getting the trades. That was a nice trade for not meant to be, just get level 2. The bot lane is being fairly aggressive against the Severe and Lulu.
And that is the problem I was speaking about. They have to push on bot lane, they have the early level 2, they can go for an advantage now, and they know Hecarim will be top side, so they don't have to be afraid at all of a gank coming to them in the next time. So they can bully the lane and go for an aggressive start, maybe even get them to go out of lane or get a first blood.
Well, one thing I would suggest though, since they did know, you know, Kane was starting top side, they probably should have let red side ADC push a little bit so they could get ganked, because Kane is on his way down. He is on drugs right now as well. That could have been a potential gank, because I don't really think they can tower dive right now with a Lulu early game. She's level 2, she does exhaust and polymorph as well. So it would be kind of disgusting to try tower dive that, because I think they both would perish in the making. The poke damage from the Xayah is really hard on the Severe with the root as well. It is definitely looking fairly mean for the red side ADC right now. Hecarim missed upside, maybe looking for a gank. They are going for the tower dive. The exhaust is out. She doesn't have polymorph actually. It did shoot the Rakans.
Only a kill on Lulu, so it is hella worth it.
It is really worth, yeah.
Kane got his first stacks already. Maybe even going for the blue Kane, as we see first strike and the blue smite, so maybe even going for the blue Kane. Yeah, so it is huge for them to get an early lead on their Kane, what is probably one of the best things that could happen. And even they got stacks for him, so he's getting his blue form even earlier in the game. What is great.
Like, if Lulu was level 3, I think that fight would have been turned around a lot, because yeah, they weren't exhausted, but they still did damage. The polymorph cuts out fully. If they did have the polymorph, I really think it would have been a whole different situation. The Shen going for the gank top lane, the Hecarim coming in. Maybe Hecarim would secure the kill. Fabian taking the kill on the Hecarim. I mean, on the Ornn. They're tower diving. Yeah. They really like these dives, I will be honest with you. The coordination on the team is quite nice, with the bot lane roaming up to mid lane, and the Gragas going deep in with the Kane with the E through the wall, which is really nice.
But yeah, it is a good trade for them again to get a kill on top lane with Hecarim. Hecarim for them is the target they have to get fed on the side.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Red, so definitely they need to do something with this Hecarim, because he's going probably for the lethality build, what is quite popular right now as well. Most likely he has to carry this game with the Shen and the Lulu together. Maybe he will be able to one-shot Kane even faster, or one-shot Saya. So great gank for them on the top lane. Hopefully that works out and the Hecarim is getting a lead, because bot lane is suffering in this game for sure.
By the way, thank you for the hydrate. I just went to hydrate.
Let's go. Our jungler only plays blue Kane. I'm gonna play 7 like crap. Your jungler is cringe, Suki. I do apologize.
Wow, toxic.
I don't like Canes. I don't like Canes, man. What can I say? But basically, though, in the tournament right now, they have been invading Fabian, trying to take his camps as well. They did take his Grom. And yeah, how you doing by this? What? Yeah. It was one of them things, you know. The voices are back. What voices?
Wait, will TTS even work? Because I'm streaming from your phone.
Yeah, the TTS won't work for you. You don't have the plugin for my stream.
Lamo.
But no, I am interested to see how these games will go right now. Like,
it will be a really close game for sure. Oh, yeah. That is for sure. It will be a hard game for both teams to play like that, and we will have to see how it is working out for them, because it will be from the comps at least. It will be a really good game.
I'm still good, thank you as well. So if you look at the gold value as well right now, they're not that far behind in gold. 200, 300 gold difference, which is not that large right now, but early game it is quite large. Depending on if it's on the right person. So if you look at the Diana going in for the fight though, going for the trades, Diana is being fairly aggressive into the Gragas. Just have ult going for the kill in mid lane. The Gragas will not die there, but the Olaf top lane, I mean the Ornn is getting killed top lane. Maybe no, he gets away, he misses ult though, his ult is gone. He did pop his flash as well.
Ah, he did, yeah, and Mid popped his flash as well, so both lost his wave, but they're getting a trade for it, so the Drake will be really important for the late game as well. Even getting an early lead with Drakes is always important. And, like, as I said, the bot lane is the weak side, definitely. Sivir Lulu cannot stand against Xayah Rakan at all, and Kane is using this advantage for himself. He's going for an evade and a gank on bot lane again. Ah, that is a bit risky. He probably needs to get
the damage though on Grenadier.
He did it mainly for the form, in my opinion, like because of the first strike as well. He did get more damage off as well. But sadly, if this was a couple of patches ago, Kane would have been basically full form right now because of the first strike bug on blue Kane, maybe on Kane in general. But that's no longer a thing right now. So he still has a lot of his form. I'm pretty sure he'll ping soon to his team that he's early or late in his transformation. He did ping that he was early a couple of minutes ago, 2 minutes into the game, 4 minutes into the game, but now it's 8 minutes into the game, so he's probably got a lot more. Jama is basically holding the pressure on top lane, but Ornn has got more CS onto him, which is not really normal if you have pressure in the lane and are controlling the wave. Because he was stopping off for farming, but now it looks the other way around. Hello, Sakatek, how are you? So,
the
if you think about it,
ADC on GVG, so I just bought Noon Quiver, by the way.
That is true,
what do you think they're going to build?
They're probably going to go Gale Force to try to get away from the Hecarim Shen, or they might go Kraken Slayer. What do you think, Jonas? Do you think they're going to go Gale Force to try avoid some mechanics?
I think if they're not going for Gale Force, they're inting the game. Because, like,
Yeah.
you need Gale Force in this game. You need to get
Oh,
both
definitely, yeah.
ADCs need a Gale Force. They both have a lot of engage, and like if they're getting onto the backline, it is just GG for both of the teams.
That is
So
true, yeah.
if they're not going for Gale Force, it is a bit of an int in this game.
That is
So
true, yeah.
I hope for them that they are going Gale Force.
That was a lovely engage by the Diana as well. Engaging onto the Gragas, but the Diana did not know the Xayah was there. But the beautiful engage after, because if Diana has a immune thing on an enemy, she could dash again, meaning for insane burst or insane escape. Congratulations on your A new exam cycle. I'm proud of you. And basically right now, it's just a family simulator right now. It is a 300 gold advantage for the blue side compared to the red side, but it is going fairly well right now.
Both
I would say
teams
the
are
game's
in it.
fairly even.
Yeah, it is. The advantages is just probably some CS, to be honest. So maybe the one kill, but like it is
That's true.
even because we have a huge CS advantage on the bot lane of 30 CS, what is a lot in this state.
It is,
And
yes.
you have a good CS advantage on Ornn as well.
Oh,
The
definitely.
junglers are both
Suki
pretty
repping her
even,
team in
and
chat
the
as
mid
well,
lane
by the way.
Yeah. Like, right now as well, yeah, they do win with time with their own scaling and shit like that because they do get upgraded passive and upgraded mythics. But late game, where everyone's basically full build, if they can get full build before the others, that should be pretty good. They did lose a fair bit of poke there. Typical Andy just hunting for the wall, waiting for the Diana to come down. They have that water clearly. The Diana is going full burst, but the Kane just instantly out. Gragas is there as well. She has to flash away. That was Kane from.
But it's
That was,
only a flash again. No kill.
yeah. It was flash and ignite from Diana and ultimate. So if they do decide for a gank mid lane, she don't really have any resources left. But their bot lane is moving up, and the Gragas is moving down as well. Maybe for a scuttle fight, but we'll see how it goes. Top lane is just a bit, just a little bit of love taps here and there. I mean, you got to show the love every now and then. But not really much happening. The shed is going in. The bot lane did not have a fight. The bot lane going back to passive, pushing the red side under the tower as well. They are still ahead in
She's
goal.
watching the game from a wedding right now.
That
She's
is true.
on a
That is
wedding.
dedication. That is dedication.
That is dedication. She wants
That is
to be here
dedication.
for her team and watch them hopefully win.
That is true.
But yeah, the matchup on top lane, it is just the island again. Both farming
true.
the way up and not doing anything. Probably Shen will be having more impact on the game the later the stages go because of
That
his
is true.
ultimate. So we will have to see how they work out the combos with the Shen, how they will work out the ganks with the Shen. So will be interesting to see.
Yeah. I personally think if they can get a well-timed channel, just as the Hecarim's about to engage, he could dash taunt, and the Hecarim could knock back with his E. Shen could dash taunt instantly. Maybe get one or two people. The Hecarim going and trying to get the Baron steal. He didn't get it though. He's being chased away. He popped Ghost. The Ornn has come down, got the Eye of the Herald. That is not what they needed. They needed the Herald, but the towers do have the plating, so it's kind of rough for them. Because if they get more, they will be behind even more in gold. Especially on the Ornn, they give on the Eye of the Herald. So to get even more gold.
Also,
Hello,
Darkfrog,
Dropper.
thank
Yes,
you for the
we're
31-month sub.
Yeah, we are hosting tournaments,
Change.
Dropper. Hello, thank you so much for the resub drop off for 31 months. I do appreciate it, homie. I am surprised he's not trying to push the wave and throw the Herald down. I think he might be waiting for the jungler. Ornn is buying an item right now with his passive, upgrading, making an item. He bought Mercury Treads to make sure he gets CC less. The fight happening boss side right now. Hecarim being engaged on Balazaya. The polymorph from the Lulu going in. The Hecarim going back in. The Lulu ultimate on the Hecarim. The burst from the Xayah. The Kane going in for the Severe. The Severe being healed up by the heal and the Lulu passive. All of red team is collapsing down now. It is a complete fiesta. Diana is slashing left and right, going hard. The electrocute is going insane. The dash will be up cooldown soon for Diana. The dash in and maybe get one more, but the barrel from the Dragon slow them down. Didn't make it hard, so they won't get any more kills this fight, I don't think. That was a really wonderful fight for red side. Getting them a little bit of gold that they needed, but blue side still going to kill that fight as well. Which does...
Yeah, it definitely closed the
Close the
gold
gap.
gap as well.
That is true.
And you still have the Herald on top lane, so you still can get a gold advantage on top. So maybe they can play it out of top, and the Kane already has his blue form, so he will be able to do stuff now.
He got Prowler's car as well, first buy.
BellyDancers taking Dragon as well.
Red team.
That's true. Kane could be... Ooh, if Kane did go try to steal the Dragon, he could have stolen it. He could have stolen it with the E, where Kane can turn into a ghosty boy and go through the wall and maybe smite it as well. I've seen a lot of Kane players do that recently. But no, I'm surprised he didn't. Jonas, Suki said, message me when the game is over. I have to go back in.
There we go. Well, Suki, good luck. I wish your team the best
It's
of
a very
luck.
interesting fight, though. The kills is actually all in Red Side's favor right now.
Yeah, gold's in
they're
GVG's
gold.
favor. Kills are in Red Side. Like, honestly, it's a very balanced matchup. Go either way.
You could see that the farm is taking the difference though, because the only person winning on farm on the Red Side team is the Diana mid lane, with top side losing CS by nearly 20 and the bot lane losing by 40 CS, which is really large, as you can tell by the goal gap. The Gragas throwing the barrel back. The Kane going in with the Prowler squad, the Diana going in for the burst, the Gragas being slayed, the Heck
Oh my
coming
God.
in with the ultimate, slaying everyone. The Diana may fall to the Kane ultimate right now. Hold up, wait a minute.
Fill my cup, put some liquor in it.
Hold up, wait a minute. The Kane got away on 1 health, the Diana escaped as well. I really expected the Kane to grief for the kill, to try to get a little bit more gold in their team. But that was amazing. The Heckram save was amazing from Fabian. That is what a gold brain does to you, you know?
But
You see a 2-man, you charge, you know?
The gold brain.
Still have gold lead on blue side, so it
That is
is
true.
a close game. It is the CS disadvantage on bot lane, who is getting larger and larger from the minute.
That is true.
We have first item on Xayah, and we have no item on Sylvia, so
That's true.
it is great to get some
Wait.
early kills on this hacker, but you have to always look out for this bot lane. If you cannot one-shot this Xayah will be able to carry this game with Kane in the backline, where you have to focus first, and Xayah will be able to do damage.
Oh, definitely, yes. Like, the love tap's happening top side. Jalmai is going fairly aggressive. The Ornn did immune these taunts. The fight is happening bot lane. The Kane did try to kill the Severe, but the Ludi did ultimate the Severe to keep her alive. Blue side can't really do anything. Red side can't really do anything right now because there is 4 people bot side right now. The Gragas in the laning phase, waiting for it. The Gale Force dash in. The Shen ultimate coming down. I don't think they can make it to save the Severe. The Severe did die. The Shen did get cancelled by the Ornn ultimate. The Shen might go down as well. Oh my god, that damage. Ornn's damage is bloody disgusting with the W Brittle passive.
And you still have the problem with the huge bot lane. As you can see,
yeah.
this bot lane is just doing amazing right now. 44 CS,
Oh, yeah.
1-1. You will probably be on your IE or Navori's power spike really early. You're punishing mid lane just for farming, so
Yeah.
bot lane will be a huge problem in this game.
Oh, definitely, yes. Like,
And
personally,
Gragas is just scaling.
true.
Fabian
Heckram
reacting to
going
the
for
red team turret going down. Will he be able to get the kill off, though? Oh, okay.
The Kane coming to back him up.
Yeah.
TP coming from Jalmar, who's on the Shen top lane. The Kane is just running away right now. Personally, right now, it is looking in blue side's favour. They have the goal advantage by a large amount. 50 CS cap on the bot lane. Quite small on the mid lane as well. The jungle is only up by 3 and the top lane is up by like 31 CS, well 30 CS now. Which is quite large. The Kane is taking all of the heck from jungle as well because he can't do anything. The Kane is already doing so much damage to the Diana. The Diana doesn't really have anything beefy to back her up right now. Besides burst. Take it away, boys.
It looks like red team is trying to catch up by farming jungle. Meanwhile, on top lane, Jelmar is... I don't know what Jelmar's... Oh, he's going to go in.
Jalmar right now is just trying to stack his heart steal because he wants to try to be a menace late game with a large amount of health, trying to kill them by dashing and one-shotting ADC with the burst from Diana as well, if it is possible.
He's still having a good crack at... Is Ornn on top lane?
Probably against Ornn and Gragas, but like, I think it is a really risky business. If you're not positioning absolutely perfect, you will be having a problem in this game without a Gale Force.
They're both trading
Definitely, yes.
blows.
They did go Gale Force, so the Xayah did go Gale Force.
And the Xayah is going for the Navoris, what is absolutely amazing item on her.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
doing a lot of damage with it, and she really depends on her E and her W, and it helps her a lot to get the Navoris early. And with this CS lead of 40 CS on top of Xavier, she will be extremely late to her second item. And even the first tower on bot lane and top lane, it just makes the gap huger.
I think Red are planning to get Dragon, but unfortunately Blue just are there just to stop that from happening.
They would have to give up the top tower in order to get the Dragon runners, because it is basically neck and neck on top lane right now with the Ornn pushing to try to take the tier 2 tower. But Shen is needed to be in the team fight, but he can't. The Ornn is denying the team fight potential. Right now, the Kayn he's getting damage from the first strike, but his first strike should be on cooldown right now, so they should go in if they want to minimize the damage right now. But they don't really have any form of engage without the Hecarim Shen combo. But the Shen cannot TP back to the base because the Ornn is not letting him. Therefore, he can't use his ultimate TP down. Maybe he can get the kill now, but it's not really happening. The Kayn did go in to try to get his W pick onto one of them, slow them down, then probably get engaged from their Rakan with a double jump. But they're going to secure the second dragon, which is a Infernal Dragon, which is a large amount of AD and AP increase.
Well, they are dragging it away though.
They're wanting to reset so the Hecarim can't ult in and steal. Because they want to try to force a team fight right now to try to get the gold gap even larger. Because if you see now, the gold gap was only 400 gold in the early game, but now it's over 3,000 gold gap.
They have the tactics as well. That's really smart.
Yeah. The red side is giving up the dragon. The
Fabian trying to go in and steal it, but I don't think it's going to happen.
The blue team did accidentally. It did spike it very well. The Hecarim needed the Shen ultimate just to try to survive a little bit longer, but that was basically game over from them.
Poor Fabian there. Very unlucky.
They're
going in.
Good ultimate, but no follow-up right now. It's only Shen. It's only Shen, but definitely Kayn is dying for it, so it's 1-for-1 right now.
Yeah.
Shen is not going down, what is great.
Okay,
maybe Sivir can get it back. If Sivir can get another kill in here, maybe another shutdown, it would be huge for the team.
I would say that was better for the red side than the blue side. They only got one, they only got 2 kills, but the Severe did get a shutdown.
Definitely. It went really good for the team of the red side.
The Ornn has upgraded the Zaya's Gale Force into a Typhoon, which is a pretty good pick to say the Zaya is the carry on the team right now. But I think the next upgrade will be the Prowler's Claw on the Kayn to try and make him a bit stronger. That's it. Whether or not watch them play and again face. Yeah, that's fair, Suki. And if your team did just do a very bad engage for greed, I do think. But it was not a bad pick because they did have the numbers advantage, you know.
Fabian discovering that Baron is available, but I don't think that none of the teams are going for it at the minute.
Right now, the blue team is just trying to get every single resource they can in order to force a fight, maybe. Because they want to be their strongest form possible. Hello, Flo. I say Fabian and Kayn.
Name just swapped around as a riot bug. I can't do anything about it.
Oh, it's a riot bug.
But like everything else with like level ups and that is all correct.
Yeah. Riot API bug, you gotta love it. Yeah. We planned everything else fairly well, but we can't fix Riot Scuff Company, eh? True. They're looking to try to get this red buff for the Severe.
And we still need to look out for the Drakes. So we have already on the blue side 2 Drakes. They are a bit closer to the Soul. A Soul is always a big opportunity to win a game.
Especially with the Infernal Soul as well. The Gragas is trying to push bot lane. Maybe trying to get someone off it, but it is a 3v, it is a 4v5 on the Baron fight right now. I don't think the Gragas does have TP, so he could teleport up if need be for the fight, but they could sacrifice the fight and maybe try to get the bot tower, but that would not be goal efficient at all, since they don't. But it isn't that bad because they don't have shutdowns, but if they do get the Baron, that is a 1.5, 1,500 gold increase for the red side, which would put them nearly back in the lead on gold. But 3 towers to 1 is pretty large, and 2 dragons to 1 is an advantage that they can't afford to throw away right now. Going in with engage, the Diana going in quite nice. The Xayah using the ultimate straight away. The Survey just throwing her weapon going hard. The Survey doing no damage to the Ornn, but the Gragas is being focused right now. The Gragas is being slain by the Survey. Double kill on the for the Xayah right now. Kayn did say the Hecarim. The Kayn did use Prowess Call. He still has the ultimate left. The Ornn still has. The Ornn did use the ultimate before. Freddy being capped on right now. Freddy being saved by the Diana. Very nice.
Amazing play for the red team. Amazing. And now the Sivir is coming in clutch for the game. Now she's doing damage and she survived the first engage from because of the Lulu and the Shen ultimate. So now they are possible to do a lot of damage with this Sivir and this Diana going in. And Sivir is just getting more farm, more kills, shutdowns, and she has a shutdown on herself right now. So she will be going ham as well this game. So it is probably, like the meta is going the whole year already, an 80 carry game. Let's see who's playing better.
Hopefully it'll be a pretty big advantage for red team.
Well, they've been behind a lot on gold value this game, and now they're 1,000 gold ahead. Freddy with a second item going to Warriors as well. They're basically going the same build except Mythics. Diana did buy her second item, which is a Shadow Flame as well. And the Oracle was bought by Kayn as well. Maybe try to get a few wards and D-wards done. The Lulu is doing very well right now, carrying the team with survivability. So is the Shen. That's what I mean. You could go 0 and 7 in Shen, but you are still useful in the game just for your ultimate alone. They have to adopt. They have to get some some Dragon Pit dominance right now in order to actually get early stability on the Dragon fight right now and to push them off.
Indeed, indeed.
I'm really interested in how they can turn the fight around. Maybe with a good flank on Kayn because he's pretty fat, or maybe even a good Gragas. So blue team is probably still alive and can do this game, but like, and the soul, it is getting closer and closer. Red team lost again the Drake.
That Kayn steal was amazing. As I was saying earlier, Kayn can steal very easily on dragons because of the ability to go through walls and just zoop to loop in whatever they want to do. Like, that's why I hate Kayns. You don't really get punished for anything, you know? That's why I hate Kayns. And most of the players look like they're from 2005 with a Justin Bieber haircut, you know? But that's just a little bit of a troll, I'm only joking.
Why did that get me?
It's a bit of a meme in the community, that's fine. I'll send you the meme later, Shane.
Alright, fair.
But they are going for Jamar right now. The Kayn using all of his bursts into
Shen is so tanky, they cannot kill it. And now Kayn is dead. Hecarim will definitely chase him down.
Nah, the Hecarim used his ultimate way too early. If Hecarim saved his ultimate, he would have got the kill by now. They remember go for a tower dive with a Diana, but with the knock-up from the Ornn onto the tower and the Rakan there, I don't think the tower dive would be the best choice right now. Even though the Diana is fairly strong, the Hecarim and the Kayn are not that strong either. I mean, the Hecarim and the Shen.
What do you think about this Hecarim build right now? With the Lethality Hecarim, with Manamune and Spear of Showdown?
I personally would have went Divine Rush, in my opinion, because of the Divine, because you want the damage from the Sheen and the healing as well.
Yeah.
Which were pretty nice as well. Basically, so that sort of stuff. That's Dante's build. Is it really Dante's build? I usually see people go like Divine Sundra on the champion, Hecarim. But I am not as adept as Hecarim. I'm not adept about Hecarim knowledge as Fabian is or Dante. You're rushing for the haste? Oh, okay, that's fair. So it looks like you're just going...
Yeah, this build is really crazy. Oh, he's going for a tank item third.
Maybe he's going Jack Show.
Interesting. Normally you go like lethality afterwards and play for your lethality build, but the Jack Show on this is definitely better, 100%, because he's not bursting this Kayn, he's not bursting this Xayah, he's not bursting the own. Maybe he's bursting Gragas, but like he's always fine at Gragas. Oh, the damage of Diana.
The catch out. Oh wait, no, the whole team backing him up though. The Kane has nothing left. The Lulu will. I really wish the Lulu was not used there. It was not needed at all. That would be a big fight. When is Dragon up?
And they use heal as well.
Yeah, it's under objective timers. If you click the little eye and then objective timers.
Oh. I remember that. Oh,
I wouldn't have used the heal of Sivir for Diana there. She was almost full life and had the top watch. Why would you use Lulu ult and heal? Maybe use one, but not both.
Personally, I don't think they need to use any because after they saw the team coming up as well, they did disengage quite quick because they would have lost a fight. The GVG would have lost a fight with the blue side coming in quite quickly as well to defend the Diana. I think the Diana used it as bait. They still have ultimate as well on Diana, which is pretty large as well to grab them back in, and Survey throwing with the Q. But yeah, Heckle may be going for Radiant Virtue as well. That would be a good pick as well for the team survivability. As you see, he is upgrading the Prowler's Claw Kane next because you want Kane to be in the game. Because Assassins do fall off late game, but he will still be able to one-shot the ADC and support most likely into the late game of the.
And he has a Serpent Fang. Great against Lulu with Serpent Fang.
That is true, yeah.
So this game will be one big team fight, and there it flips. Yeah. Maybe at the Drake, maybe at the next Baron, somewhere like that. Probably at the Drake for the Soul, because definitely blue team will go for the Soul, and will try to fight this, even if they're like a little bit behind. 1,500 at this point is not that much. It's maybe a needlessly in mid or something like that. It's not that much anymore. It is going like who's team fighting better. Oh, a great catch. If they are not going for the kill. Maybe a good decision, but Gragas will probably be full life till the Drake is spawning again. He is pressing W 2 times and he is full life again. And
they can't afford to lose the Dragonfire now. They can't afford to get poked. As you see, the Kane W did take off a large chunk of health on the Severe and the Lulu. The team are engaging. They have used Rakan ult. Severe has just been down. They needed exhaust.
Great Diana.
The Rakan has been killed. The Xayah is going down as well. Nice. The Hecarim is going to go down as well. There's only Shen and Diana left. I don't think they will win this team fight right now.
Great team fight, and that's.
I honestly thought the red team was going to win that team fight, but no.
Now with the Severe instantly being Doan as well, not getting the Lulu ultimate or exhaust, it was pretty much GG. They have to go some form of survivability for them, but they use the heal the fight before.
Gelman managed to get out of that though. Holy.
The Ornn hit the Severe and she couldn't spell sheet it, and Lulu as well, and then they just got blown up into pieces, and then there's no damage anymore, not enough damage anymore, because Severe has most of the sustain damage. You have burst with Diana and Hecarim, but you don't have the sustain damage without the Severe. And
that is true.
GJG, 4 dragons up now, by the way.
Yeah. So this is what I was talking about earlier with the placement. If your placement is terrible, or if you get caught out by anything such as an Ornn, which is a large part of the team fight, you will lose pretty much any team fight because of the Ornn ult. Because it knocks you up, you can't do anything. Knockup is probably the most broken part of CC in this game. You can't do anything. Milk Treads don't even affect it, so it's kind of rough. But if you get knocked up by Ornn, you're pretty much fucking GG go next, in my opinion.
And they're going for Baron as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a greedy call.
I don't think it's greedy.
Is it? Nah, Hecarim is not even realizing it. They didn't even realize that it went down. Oh, now it is such a close game, and it's still just 1.9 thousand lead for the blue team. It is almost nothing.
I don't think it is close to the was before. Like, I think blue side have this in the bag for the main fact that they have Soul now. And they have a 3,000, no, they have a 2,000 gold difference as well, which is pretty large, but it's like the way you see with it as well. The Kane is 3 items deep, and the Hecarim is only 2. Not even his 3rd item. He's halfway to finishing it, but he needs that Radiant Virtue soon in order to heal the Severe. The Severe is going GA. To be honest, they are doing very well in the team fight. They are holding back up still. All they need is one good team fight, though. If red side can successfully capitalize off a blue side mistake, they could do something quite large. The Shen just standing there, something wasn't right.
The only thing that they can do is hope for great Diana ult or Hecarim ult and even
That's
fuck
true.
Hecarim, I have to say, if he's going down. It is literally on Sivir's spec right now. If she's staying alive, doing the damage with Lulu together, and you get a good engage on somehow the backline of blue team, you will have a chance.
Oh, definitely yes.
But it is hard to play out, so Sivir has to play a perfect game from now on. She's not allowed to get caught again. If she's getting caught again, the game is probably GG and blue side is gonna finish it.
Even the Kane damage onto the Shen as well is quite large. That did like a chunk of his health gone as well. Shen is just standing there. He's not really trying to be in the front line right now, trying to defend anyone. The Kane, ooh, the Black Shield right now for the Sivir, stops him from the damage. The Dino going in, the taunt on the Sivir, I mean, Desire going out, there's Rakan jumping it. No, the
Sivir's still alive.
Yeah, the Sivir is still alive. This could be what they need to. The Sivir has just been killed by the Kane now. They need to peel for the Sivir. The Kane is down now.
Yeah.
It's on the Gragas. The Ornn's alive. I reckon they can take him down if they have some damage. But
I don't think they
is
can.
a beefy boy. And
I don't think so either. They're gonna lose that.
no, the Shen TP into the Shen TP into though. But the Gragas bomber onto the Shen as well into Bonk after. They have to escape now.
The remaining members of the red team running away from that. That was
Yeah, they needed to stay next to Sivir. If Sivir is killing that Kane, the fight is won. And you almost had it. You were so close to have the perfect team. You caught Xayah, you caught Rakan. You did a really good start to the team fight. Just pin your Sivir. Shen stay next to your Sivir. Let Hecarim and Diana do their stuff and peel the Sivir shit.
Because if he can get a taunt off onto the Kane, all the ultimate on the Sivir as well is very nice. The Ornn, if they do get this Ornn pick as well, that's very nice, but I don't think they should greed for it because the whole team is respawning as well from the blue side. It is a 61,000 gold to 57,000 gold, which is a large difference. The Elder is up in 2 minutes as well, so whoever wins this Elder fight, I think, would take the game.
Yep. And you have now the big power spike of the Radiant version on Hecarim. That helps a lot in the next team fight. It is a lot of healing. And you have the GA on Sivir. Sivir is gonna stay alive against Kane, no matter how.
That's true.
You just need to be as fast and help her to survive afterwards. But you will be surviving that. So maybe the Kane is even going for Lulu. Not even Sivir anymore, because she has a GA. And Lulu is doing a lot of them as well.
Oh, no,
the damage from Lulu is just disgusting in the late game.
Like, they're going to collapse on their Shen right now. The Shen needs to leave right now. They are going all for him. As you can tell with the Ornn engaged, the Ornn didn't really engage much in the lane unless people was there. So you could tell if they were coming.
He's not getting out of there.
No, he's not. They've just collapsed. Yeah, they were waiting for the up as well. They need Jelma, well, your gorgeous, to move back and actually play as one instead of trying to push top lane tier 1.
But his TP is up. He will be in time for Drake. Just don't get caught now, survive that, don't use stuff and take her instead as well. Ooh, that will be and Sivir? She dying? No, she's not.
They're running away from the Sivir. They do have GA and Lulu ult up, but they don't really have much else. All these pushing the top tower, their base will be destroyed.
They are taking definitely top inhib and mid inhib.
Yeah. They lost so much just for the Shen being out of place. The blue side has warded a lot more than the red side. They're going to try and go for the Sivir. The Sivir did flash away from the Kane. The massive Sivir, the massive Dino ult.
And Sivir is still alive.
Yeah, the Sivir is still alive, but the Sivir is now down. The GA is resin, and the Lulu ultimate is not up.
GG.
That is the GG, yeah.
Yeah.
Great game.
Honestly, the Sivir and Lulu deserve to win that game, in my opinion. They played it very well, but they had no backup from the team, and some of their team was outplaced. The Hecarim did some very good saves as well. As I said, the Shen was out of position a lot as well, which is very bad for the team. And honestly, the Hecarim saving the Dana a few times, getting them ahead in the lane as well. With the early fight, the 2v2 was really good as well, making sure that Dana did have a place in the game. But the Dana ultimate had massive impact, but there's no one else really do anything with it because Hecarim was either protecting Shen or losing the fight because of that. The Sivir needed a bit more peel from maybe the Shen staying with the Sivir in the last team fight as well. That would have been amazing. But they didn't have that, so sadly they lost the game because of that.
Yep.
But honestly, looking at the gold graph, like,
oh yeah,
they
Like the Severe,
Yeah.
Lulu,
They had the
and
game in their hand.
that is true. Like the
They gave
Lulu
it up.
and Severe did really well.
Yep.
Oh, are you in the
They-
next game? Or are you not playing yet? You're on the
I'm
third one,
not
aren't you?
playing it. Yeah,
Keep
I'm...
shoutcasting if you're on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, sure.
Yeah, sounds
I
good.
will stay with you.
Honestly, though, like BellyDancers were ahead in like, and then it was a really good game from both of them. Honestly, like honestly that's one of the best good first game of the day. All right, so my Discord has crashed. That's not good. Discord. We quit Discord. And we relaunched Discord. Because League of Legends isn't not a very good game. But yeah, honestly, really, really good.
Oh.
Hello. Sorry, my Discord
Hello.
crashed.
Oh, still
Was a
shaking
very
a bit.
intense game.
It was intense, to be
Incredible.
honest.
Mm-hmm.
I will be honest with you. You did do some good collabs on the belly dancers mistakes. But you did also do a few misplays as well. Diving one fight, the dives were incredible, but they were so risky as well. If the Lulu was level 3 in the first dive you did, that may have went south for you. But they still only got one death on your team, which is very amazing. I do
We
congratulate
flashed
you.
out too late, we would have gotten out with a 0.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Flashed out too late.
But it was still a good time. Like it was quite nice. The On making just a pure pressure as well. Look at the raw damage that On was doing as well.
Yeah.
The Kane as well did do his job with taking down the backline, the Lulu and the Severe, because there were no peel from the Shen for it. It was insane. But yeah, you guys did amazing. How do you guys feel?
I love the side lane pressure. Kind of sad our AD carry couldn't do much in the fights because of Diana. I tried to save him multiple times, but sadly,
Yeah.
that's just AD carry nowadays. But he did really well.
Yeah, you need a lot of peel for them to be good.
Yeah. Shout out
but
to
we are
Suki in chat.
feeling-
I know she's dying of panic attacks, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Suki was in
She's
chat.
at the wedding
like-
right now.
yeah, but supporting us from the back line, and yeah, we did it proud. I think on to the next game.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Excited
well,
for the
GG,
next game.
guys.
GG.
GG's.
You did well.
You guys did do pretty well.
GG to the other team. It was a real banger.
That is true. They did really well.
Definitely.
Thank you
We
guys for
had
being
a lot
humble.
of
You
fun.
guys did amazing.
We had a lot of fun watching the game.
That's where
It was definitely good shoutcasting. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah,
That's-
honestly,
We're glad you guys
good
won.
first game of the day.
That is true.
Honestly, like
We're glad
one of
you
my
guys won.
favorites
Okay.
so far.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Would you guys like to move down and speak to belly dancers now?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. I'll move you down, Bert, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hello, buddy.
Hey,
Unfortunately, Fabian left because he had a headache.
That's
who left?
fair.
mate.
Fabian.
Fabian.
That is a bit of a bitch move, right? Stop exposing my pics as a fan. Honestly, like, Vinny, Shade, you guys did amazing.
Yeah,
the
we did
order
so
was against you in the early
well.
game.
Well, that was the whole thing. We were just like, okay, if we won't win the late game because
Yeah.
we're severe Lulu, we'll just go call,
Yeah.
Gathering Storm, chill out for a bit.
Yeah,
Like, the odds was against
we
you.
went all safe.
But you guys did amazing. Even with the tower dives, you still brought it
Well,
back
this-
and still did a lot of damage.
But why Kraken Slayer, not Gale Force?
I hate playing with it. I can't
It
stand
would
it
be
as an
so
item.
good against Kane. You just dash away of him when you time it perfectly.
Yeah, but I'd rather use my spell shield than a Gale Force.
That is
True.
fair,
And
that's fair.
Kraken Slayer bonus attack speed for Mythic is I just prefer it to the movement speed as well, especially on Severe who already has so much.
To be honest, I think even without the Gale Force buy, if no Flame de Jama, if the Shen did to stay
Oh,
with you on most team fights as
yeah,
well while the Heckman Diana went in, I think it would have been perfect.
No flame
Yeah,
for
we had
Jalamar
a
or Fabian, but
place.
Heckrimmel is really good peel. I didn't
That is true.
get peeled by that or the
Yeah.
shuttle, and I was kind of creasing a bit, but
Yeah. I would-
it's
I
fine.
would
It was still
say-
a fun game regardless.
True.
Fucking
I would say
Diana
I'm
going
just
crazy.
sad because I want to play more.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I'm
would say,
having
though-
fun.
I would say though, if the Dana and Ekon went in like they did on the last team fight as well on the Zaya and Rakan, that was such a perfect engage. You guys did amazing on that. We were saying that as well on the shoutcasting.
like-
You guys did amazing with the engage and the execute on the ADC and
Everything was
support.
really good. We
Until the
Peel
tank.
was not quite
Yeah.
high enough.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Can't really
I
do
was
anything.
saying this to the other team.
still
This is
played really,
one
really
of the
well.
best games
Apart
so
from
I
far.
little-
think it was the closest, right?
Yeah, it was the closest.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It was a
You
close
went
game.
back and forth all game long.
Oh yeah.
You were ahead, the enemies were ahead, you were ahead again. It was just an amazing game, really. I
It
had a
was-
lot of fun watching it.
It
Yeah.
was fun to play as well, even
Well,
even
it
if I'm
was.
sad now, because we're out and I want to
Shane,
play
you did
more.
amazing. Wait, Shane, you
We
did
don't
amazing.
talk
Well,
about
unfortunately,
the end of
If
the
guys-
game
there's
top lane
any team
incident.
that needs a support sub, you know, I'm
Maybe.
here. Hello.
But no, honestly though, you guys did amazing. All of the misplays aside and all of the things aside, you guys did amazing. Honestly,
Mhm.
I am looking forward to see how you guys do play in the future tournaments. Because it was a very wholesome game. Not even the winning team or the losing team aren't mad at each other. They're both hopeful.
No, that,
Yeah.
Which is
I
really
think we
nice.
can
They
all
played
That's what I
10
love.
of us
I
can
love
agree.
it.
Everyone in that game played well, and it was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
from minute one, it was really
yeah.
tense, and it was proper like tournament
Yeah.
atmosphere.
I
And
think you
everyone
guys did
just had
amazing.
good fun.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you
was
for
an
the
absolutely
game.
great game.
Fiddy, to say you were down in the post early. You did really well
Gentleman
later.
knows what he did.
Honestly, I'm not trying to be that guy, but maybe if I had me top lane, it would have been a bit better. Oh, I'm saying. Yikes,
Nah.
my guy, you know?
Maybe if we had Wolf and Liam or Urgot Liam, you know.
That is
But
true, maybe, yeah.
we
Sucks.
tried
Um,
to win it for the Liam because his mother is in bad condition,
Yeah,
but it
oh,
didn't work
best
out.
of ways
But
to
our,
Liam.
our our hearts are with Liam, so
Mhm.
we hope he'll be fine.
That is true.
Much love.
He is a
Best of
homie.
all, much love.
That is true.
I hope
Uh,
you feel better, she feels better soon.
Yeah.
Agreed. Well, back to the tournament.
Thanks for the games.
Yeah.
You too.
Mm.
You guys are amazing.
We'll
And yeah, I hope
be
you guys.
watching.
Yeah. What? So the next team that are playing are the Delinquents versus Flying Dutchman. You got the Burgo Schizo team versus the Alexis Calm team.
Oh,
What team are
no.
you wanting to